Hi guys, my name is Wango.
My name is Wagari.
My name is Shiro.
My name is Susan.
My name is Eunice, aka Mama Jessie Kwe Gweth.
I am a mom of 2 amazing girls. I have been a mom for 7 years.
I've been a mom for 7 years to 2 handsome boys and a beautiful girl.
I'm a mom of 2, been mothering for 10 years.
I've been a mother for 4 years now to 2 handsome boys.
I've been a mom for 7 years. I have 3 strong boys.
Karibuni Mum Nation.
Hi guys, welcome to Mum Nation. My name is Shiro, and I karibisha these lovely ladies onto the set.
Asante.
Sponsored by the Waweros. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My name is Wango.
Hi, I'm Wagari.
I'm Susan.
Hello, I'm Eunice.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about sex, and we're going to be looking at it from sex after delivery, or we'll even start from sex during pregnancy.
Yes, during
And after we get our babies. Yeah. So what do you remember about sex before? During our
pregnancy.
It was the best. It was the best. It has never been sweeter.
It was not clumsy.
Yeah, it was a balancing act.
It depends
why
on
she
when
has
in
been
pregnancy. That's why I'm 3 babies and we can keep going.
That's the best time I'm sure they're expecting.
They're number 4 in the oven.
No, it depends at what point.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah,
so
so you see, like
initially,
first trimester, second trimester, it's the best because your body's at it's like it's normal, and then the hormones are go up there.
Yeah. And you're no longer tired.
Yeah, and you're not tired, you're
Yeah.
not feeling nausea,
first
those things.
trimester.
Yeah, then third trimester now, that's
the
where
belly,
the clumsiness
the bumpers
comes.
come.
And the partner is we are hurting the baby or which position or
So he's also fearful
but
about
also it's a very good time to be innovative. You get to learn positions that you didn't know you can, like this leg can go like
With that one tummy.
no, but you're flexible depending on how you sit
But remember,
or if you
my
sit.
God.
but remember during pregnancy is when now your hip
Hip locks.
your
hip
pelvis
lock.
Or your pelvis is in
Yeah.
Stiff.
Muscle
Hey,
cramps.
Yeah.
Muscle
Muscle
cramps.
cramps.
Yes,
Yes.
you're supposed to help with
Right.
those cramps depending on the position you use.
Or it can cause
Or it
those
can
cramps.
cause
It
those
can cause the
cramps,
cramps.
especially after. And in fact, when you sleep on one side, I think
Yeah.
it's the left or the right side that all the organs are. So it's so painful.
Yeah.
It's really painful.
But
And then
I agree,
also
like,
remember-
second trimester is the magic.
Is the magic.
But
First
also there
trimester
also reaches a point where you can't lie on your back
on your
Yeah.
because of the baby's heart and whatever.
Yes.
Innovation
Yes.
comes
One side.
in.
Yeah, so now you
But
have
if
to
your
be,
partner is a conservative one,
yeah, it will not
there's a
be-
problem.
Yeah.
Now on the flip side, what if your husband now is overzealous?
Yes.
Over, and this is now during pregnancy.
Just have a conversation.
You just have a conversation, you agree.
So
Sasa.
you have sex tonight and tomorrow you're at the doctor's.
Yeah,
In the
but
morning.
I remember it being, I was encouraged to have it during my 3rd trimester, just before I gave birth, because my daughter took long to chomoka. So just have sex, it induces
labor.
It does.
No, yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
it's,
does.
it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it
But
did
not
work.
as
many
like
people
It
have
did work.
sex?
It did work. How many months? 8, 9?
No,
I
it
was
was
there.
there.
Nine
You were
months.
coming out.
Yeah.
But even at 9
Have you ever
months,
heard of someone who had sex and it induced labor?
Ah.
Yes,
me,
yes,
I've
I've heard
never
about
had of.
Me, I've
like
heard
that's
of.
like it's supposed to soften or do something towards the cervix.
Or the pressure.
No,
No, it actually helps
softens.
the...
It
Oh,
does.
okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, why didn't you tell me this shit all that time?
there's still time.
Another
Okay,
two.
another two.
You can do.
No time.
So what else do you remember, guys?
Another thing is upper 3rd trimester, if you had UTI infections and discharges. Oh, I had so many of them. So because you're always treating, you can pass the infection to your partner. So when we used to go to the gyna, you're given, when I'm being treated, you're also given a tablet to give him so that it doesn't reoccur. Yeah.
And I did suspect there was another.
Yeah.
Well,
They don't like taking
By the
that
way,
tablet.
unanyenyekea ukienda kusema daktari alisema uchukue.
Yeah, and then there are questions. So you have to explain. You
for
see,
what?
if you don't take it,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you get it from me and give it back to me.
to me. So it is just
Yeah.
between us.
Or even
Yeah.
you are going to get it.
Yeah.
You're going to have issues. You'll be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Then
because
maybe
you're
they think
itching.
about it. But
Yeah.
they have resistance. They're like,
But also something I remember is the sensitivity of your boobs.
Especially.
And especially if that is one of your sensitive zones.
Erogenous.
That is the term. Erogenous.
Now you're just like this, don't be touched. You're not like,
Someone can feel rejected.
yeah. Even then there's not
Especially first trimester.
Yes.
Yeah, with those
Yeah.
morning sickness. Gosh.
Yeah. It's also very.
Wango, you seem like you have something you want to say.
Yeah. Or maybe one going to tell us after. So now we've already so we've remembered.
Yeah, we are.
During pregnancy. So now after, now we are told, wait 6 weeks so that the healing,
Recommended.
to do the what? Maoni zako dada.
How long did you wait?
How long did you wait? Yeah. How long did we wait, by the way? If we remember.
6 weeks.
3 weeks.
Woo! Kudos.
Good job.
Super mama.
Me, I won't
Your
even say
delivery
mine.
was natural.
Or super other things.
Me, I won't even
You are
say
the
mine.
real super
Kumba, my
mom.
partner suffered.
Kumbe.
Yeah.
6 weeks, let's say.
Me, I waited. Me,
4 weeks
6
actually.
weeks.
4 weeks.
My first
No,
one.
no.
So you're supposed to pona.
You're supposed to
Yeah.
put on
So
a
yours
special-
was
but you
about
didn't
a
tell.
month.
Yeah, about
Yours?
a man.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Recommended.
Recommended
6 weeks.
Mm.
Eunice? Tuambie tu. There's no
Sema
judging.
It
No
was 6.
judgment. It was not weeks though.
The number is 6. That's a magic number.
The number is
So 6 months.
Whoa.
It
Wow.
was 6 months
Why
because
did you wait that long?
psychologically,
Yeah.
I didn't care. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I
It was not
wasn't
your
there.
priority.
She had had all of it.
She had stocked up.
I'm stocked up
And
with
you gonna
pregnancy.
stop.
No, but you see, also like, as a woman, after you give birth, there's a lot of changes.
Yeah.
The hormonal imbalance, the baby is here,
The
So,
breastfeeding.
the breastfeeding. I have to deal with this new body and like get my psychologically like accept this new body and whatever.
Yeah.
So I think for me, my psychology was just not there. Yeah,
Not really.
by the as in
But-
I noticed when my partner started
Yeah.
those ones of
He also has to be very
what's
understanding.
as in you've not healed like. And he asked the doctor actually when we went for one of those checkups.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like,
and the doctor is a man, so of course he was like, "You mean you're not having sex yet?" Those ones. He was just like, "You should have started. I don't know how many months ago." I was like, "Yeah, what's wrong with you? I'm the patient."
So how did you manage your husband
Yeah.
for those 6
For
months?
those 6
I didn't
months.
manage him. I came to.
I didn't manage him because now if he's
another
asking you.
If he's
I was in
asking,
another world.
if he's
You're in
asking
another
the
world.
doctor,
Yeah.
if he's using the proxy.
Yeah, he's using the
I
proxy.
know. You must have been in another world for
Yeah,
sure.
I was.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's true.
But
like
it's
after
true.
baby, like,
Postpartum.
it's, like you're just, you can be here and not here.
And not here.
Yeah.
your mind
Yeah.
is- yeah.
It's not. By the way, it didn't even occur to me. Then I was like, "Oh."
And now after, like with
We
your
need to-
other babies,
I was more
of
conscious.
course he knew that tuliambiwa time.
I know. No, but you see, after my second born, the healing took longer, and it was more painful. So this one was physical. I was more like scared. It was the fear, yeah, because it was a CS and it was in the same spot. So I was kind of reserved, but I was more conscious of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So when does it get fun? Okay, so fine. So we have asked. So we've said that there's a lot of things going on in your mind.
Yeah.
You have leaking boobs.
Leaking boobs.
To do
There's
uh,
a man of
C-section.
The bed is usually
C-section, yeah.
flowered with.
Maybe you're
But you are
co-sleeping
the
with your
bleeding,
baby,
the
your baby
bleeding.
also.
Yeah.
So when do we finally get into looking
groove.
forward? Do we? Look at us! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that is yeah.
No, I feel like we do get back to looking forward. It's,
Yes, we do.
like in my head I'm just like you just have to be very intentional.
Yeah, you do.
And then hopefully you and your partner speak and speak about there are things that make
Before and
play with
after.
your psychology, like say for instance you sleep and then you've milk spilled at night.
A
You
lot
you
of
wake up
it.
feeling so cautious.
Yeah.
You're like why? How did this happen? Da, 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 da. You know, like. So it needs a supportive partner on the other end.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can have those conversations, you get. But it also needs a chick to be. You just have to be intentional about it because it is fun. Even after that, it's still something you want to do. I just think you need to be intentional and then watch mumnations that you see other women have done. And then you see you're not alone. You know, because sometimes I feel like what puts you down mostly is thinking ni mimi tu. It's just me who's feeling all these feelings. You know. Yeah.
Let me ask, did anybody suffer from low libido after delivery?
Maybe
Like
that's
you
what I
just-
was suffering from. I just
Maybe.
didn't know it.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
chatting. You are
Yes.
chatting.
Yeah.
Mteja.
Yeah.
Because your hormones, again,
Yeah,
your
they're
hormones,
Yeah,
yeah.
they keep dipping.
They keep
Yeah.
dipping, they keep...
Okay, and you're always tired. Like you're
After the
always
Once after you go back to
tired.
work.
Yeah.
You're
was
always
just
Okay,
tired. When
so
the
now
baby
that-
sleep, you want to sleep.
Yeah, so that is recommended, right? Sleep when the baby is sleeping, etc. So now so we are saying that it's, you know, we have to make it intentional.
Yes.
So intentional looks like what? Is it making dates? Is it diarizing and saying
It is diarizing.
Mister, unajua
Leo
next
Wednesday.
leo ni Wednesday, ukiona maua hapo kwa meza,
Ujue kuna
ujue
kuna
Kazi
kazi
na
leo.
kungoja mali.
Nimepanga watoto sawa sawa.
But
Mama, what does
but
that
remember
look like?
also,
That
women.
also is one thing of being
Yes.
intentional because life happens.
It's
And
true.
then now
It's
you
true.
add babies and then now life is happening. And
Yeah.
you've taken you're going through your own. He's also going through his own stuff. I mean, like being a dad,
He's not dad.
he's also now going through something I never know about.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really that. Sanane kuna kazi na kungoja mali.
And remember also for women, it's very mental. So even as a woman, you need to prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Mkiona, today is the day. So now you start preparing from
morning.
asubuhi. That's what you're gearing up towards.
Yeah.
But also as part of being intentional, you can also do like a date if you're able to. Whether you're able to go away for, even if it's a night, just so that now both of you can bond and
Yeah, and I think it starts even before you have children, even before you get pregnant.
That's true.
If you guys were the kinky type,
continue.
it should continue. It should pick up. You should be intentional about it, and don't just let it slide. If you are the conservative type, I don't know what will happen.
Because already you know this. First
Yeah.
of all, okay, remember now in your room, there's the two of you and then the baby, either in the cot
Or in
or
the
inside the
bed.
bed.
Yeah.
So now already that brings a dynamic.
A third party.
A third
third
party.
party.
Or
And some
even-
people even put the baby right in the middle.
Yeah, because they don't fall.
Yeah, so you know what you can do? You can move
Where do you want to put the
sex
baby?
to the floor.
No, see.
It is
Good one.
You can put.
You move the sex to the
Oh,
floor.
yeah,
Taddy
that's a good idea.
mattress. Yeah.
Or the
Yeah,
kitchen.
if
Yeah,
you're
or
able
the
to.
kitchen.
Yeah.
There's someone called a nanny when you have
There's
a
a
baby.
nanny when you have
Kitchen-
a baby.
kitchen
So
is
no longer
a
the
bit
two of
tricky.
you.
You see now,
And that's her space.
timing. No,
Timing.
timing. Then now,
When the kitchen
This
is
is where
closed.
they've gone to.
or even you can
when your
rent a
nanny is
room.
lingering in
Yeah,
the
or
house.
rent a room.
Rent a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like a
hard.
lojo.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lojo thing.
Renting
but
a room,
imagine.
expensive.
Yeah, because if you don't,
I don't have the money to go rent.
Yeah,
a room.
exactly. I don't have
So
the
you
money to
create
go
space
rent a
in your
room.
house.
to become
So
creative
you
about
have to be
it.
intentional.
Or you have
Yeah.
it in the car sometimes, like in that,
Yeah.
like at 9 o'clock for masaile ya curfew. Ingia tu.
As the watch comes
And then what you
No,
Nani
but
anaiba
can
hii
you
gari?
imagine?
these ideas.
Can you imagine the
But
way
it's being creative.
your
No,
body
but,
already
okay,
is
but
sleeping
me, I
and
know,
take away.
or even in the shower.
Or in the shower.
Or even in the
bathroom.
shower.
In the bathroom. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Shower.
Yes. The shower. It's
Yeah.
the best sex. Okay, not the best, but yeah.
It is.
It's a good
It's a
sex.
good one.
Yeah, in the shower is a good one.
But you know, another fear for me is getting pregnant again.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
As much as they say when you exclusively breastfeed, it's
It can act as a contraceptive.
It can act as a contraceptive.
Yeah.
But they're also, it's not a guarantee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is not.
You can, in those 6 weeks, you can get pregnant.
It is true.
You give birth in January,
You have
give
twins.
birth in December.
You have twins.
Yeah, but you know
It's
that's
my
why they
fear
always
if
say
I'm
that
not put
6
there.
weeks is also the point at which you now get contraceptive if you want
If
to go
you,
that.
yeah.
If you want to go.
Yeah.
But yes, please, ladies, just get a contraceptive.
Yeah,
Let's not do-
get a contraceptive.
Oops.
Those
ladies.
stories are not true. It works for you, breastfeeding,
It worked for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
for all your children.
But that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
So that's a topic for you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
say, it's a
It's
topic
a
to be for another day.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some of the... Okay, so we've already spoken about being intentional, booking rooms, working flowers,
Weka in
wood,
the cup
yeah,
on the car,
in the carpet, in the
Putting some
bathroom.
scented candles.
But then, is it just... Okay, so what else can we do? Because, sex is just a physical thing. So in all of this, are we dating? Are we doing things with your partner so that you can be able to build intimacy? Because I think at some point,
Yeah,
The intimacy.
it's not just about
Yeah.
if you want sex, you can buy it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's more than the
Like
physical.
if it's a physical
yeah.
act.
Yeah,
It's more
that's
than
The
the
physical act
physical.
you can
But
get
you need
into,
to
but you need to
connect.
connect.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
Emotionally with your partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to do those things. You have to. I mean, I believe you actually need to do what you used to do before.
Yeah,
you have
start
to
anew
do-
and
to
be
develop that
more
intimacy.
intentional.
Yeah.
It's harder this
It's
time
harder, but
because you have more
create time.
responsibilities.
Yeah.
Do you think it gets kinkier as the kids get older?
I don't know. Does it, Shiro? You're the one with another kid.
Please educate us.
Please tell us, Auntie Shiro.
I just felt myself playing.
The foot,
No, okay, yes. It doesn't get kinky, but you get more exploratory because you're
Yeah.
being intentional about it. So
Yeah.
you'll try new things. You'll try, out of town, out of whatever, out of house venue.
Get a She's making from experience.
Get a room.
No,
Get a
it's
room.
true.
Yeah.
It's so exciting because you can
Yeah.
imagine when you are dating,
That's true.
you'd always pull some funny stands. Okay, let's go to Naivasha. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. So why not do it?
Yeah.
Plus, I think as a woman, as I grow older, like I take charge of some things in my life. Like it's a topic I want to have openly. It's not like before when
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's
Whisper,
we
whisper,
don't say
whisper.
it out loud.
Yeah.
Right now, I know how I want to be pleased. I know how I want.
Yeah.
You appreciate yourself more. Your confidence has grown a bit more.
Yeah.
So
it's
it's
more
as the kids grow older, I believe that
You
it
find
gets
Become more
better.
expressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you own it. You own the
Yeah. And that's
no
part of
longer a
being-
man-pleasing job.
And that's part of being intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for
Say
how you like to be pleased. There are a lot of platforms actually on
Yeah.
IG that do a lot of
Pleasing.
yeah, no, it's
Research.
Yeah, research. You have to do your
Research,
research.
Yeah.
No, but I found it like there's so much more conversations around women, being in charge of what how they get pleased. Yeah, even using tools.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Right.
Tools and toys.
Tools and toys.
Tools or
Right.
toys?
So let me ask.
Tools.
Tools, no,
Tools or
toys.
toys?
The tools are toys.
Well, it depends.
The toys are tools.
The toys are tools.
Yeah, the toys are tools.
Or
Oh,
the
the toys
Yeah.
are tools.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
So, would you look at toys as being a replacement or as an enhancer?
An
enhancer.
An
An
enhancer.
Yeah.
What if? And this
becomes
is
a
just-
replacement.
And if it becomes a replacement,
That's the danger.
that's
So
the
you need
danger.
to get a balance.
Yeah, you need to get a balance.
Yeah.
And then it also needs to be, both of you need
Yeah.
to agree.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to use, and is it for...
But
How
what
are we going
if?
to use it?
But what if
Yeah.
me? I want to use tools.
Toys.
My
Please,
pa-
just
toys.
toys. Sorry. But my partner, my partner is of the village,
village
of the
kabisa.
district focus. What is that?
Tutaelewana tu.
Tutaelewana.
You see, you
Tell
don't
me
introduce
what
toys by bringing them. You
Yeah.
start by
Researching
again.
together.
Google is our friend.
Eh.
We research
And
what
IG.
these toys can be.
Yeah.
And then you just it's
You
not
introduce
something
it
you
pole
do
pole.
overnight.
You introduce it intimately, slowly.
Slowly too. Slowly. If you start in January, by November you
Yeah, we with it.
So
You have done several trisexes.
Yes.
I know.
maybe the question to start by by exploring is, what are your fantasies? Because your fantasies
Yeah.
keep changing
Yeah.
over time.
That's true.
Yeah.
You grow.
Yeah, so as you were 15 years ago and now, it's completely
It's very different.
Very,
It's so
very
different.
That's
so,
true.
so different.
That's But what if, like, what happens if after delivery you just don't enjoy sex anymore?
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah, that
Because I'm sure there are
happens.
people who are like that.
I don't know.
I think it's something that you need to speak about as a couple
And probably
Maybe
get help.
and get
Yeah.
help.
Get
See,
professional
see, find out what exactly you're not
Yeah.
interested. Why? Is it
Yeah.
you're tired? Is it your
Is it
hormones?
Maybe it's something else.
Is it
Yeah.
emotional?
Maybe
Maybe
it's
it's
emotional,
depression,
or
yeah.
maybe you're
Yeah.
depressed.
Postpartum
Yeah.
Is it physical pain?
Get
Could
help.
help.
Or physical pain. Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially if you're shorn. Wow.
Oh, that could. That.
Yeah, I
So
was.
how
I
long
tore.
does that thing take to heal?
4 weeks.
No, okay.
Sha-
Depending on your level of
Me, I was
tear.
shown what?
Like my first
How
one,
much
it was
But Wango was
level
with it at 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
So
Imagine.
now, if it takes 4
You didn't
weeks,
tear enough.
It didn't tear enough.
Yeah, so now you
Yeah.
have that fear. Do you have that fear
There's
that
that
you're going
fear.
to tear something?
You're going, yeah, but it doesn't.
But
It
I also
doesn't.
think it
But
depends on
it's-
how the doctor speaks to you about it. Again, for me, I'll go back to conversations because it has teared, we have sewn. You see this conversation around,
Yeah,
like,
it's real.
imagine, talk to
sewn.
guys. Like,
Yeah.
because it teaches you
Yeah.
that even
It's
with
normal.
a woman who is in the village and didn't, because some tear naturally and that's the best
Yeah.
tear, the
Yeah.
natural tear is the
Yeah,
best.
Really?
yeah, and
Yeah.
some are
And the cut one is the bad
Is the
one
worst.
because now we are cutting against a muscle.
a muscle.
The tearing one is the natural one because the head is what tore the
Yeah.
the whatever.
My
Yeah.
insights.
And it's not so bad by the way.
Me, I'm just feeling over here.
Yeah.
So
not so
so
bad.
like if there are people who actually get torn and heal naturally.
Yeah.
You get
Like
Yeah.
me, mine
like
was
in the
level
village,
3.
if you're uncle giving birth in the village, what will you do? They
There are
don't go
levels.
to the doctor.
They're levels.
They just sit on
Yeah.
salt and life goes on.
There are levels of
There are
There are
levels of
levels.
tearing.
Mine was you
No,
level
there are
3.
levels,
To
yeah.
level Vizuri.
Yeah.
Naturally.
So when did
Naturally, yes.
So when
For
did
Abbas, yeah.
when did your sex resume? After 6 weeks.
When,
With your
when did
tears.
it heal?
With your level 4 tears.
Yeah, we tried it after 6 weeks. Then I took a break, and like after 2 months, 3 months, yeah. Yeah, because the first time it was, the physical pain was there. The tear was real. Yeah. But the second born, I think it was
You
better.
are Otero.
Yeah, I was very deliberate.
I think
So
it's
it
being
depends, it
deliberate. I think
depends,
it's
yeah.
having conversations.
Yeah.
I think people need to have conversations because sometimes the fear could be,
Yeah.
I had her story.
Exactly.
So me in my
So
head,
I'm
I'm like,
That is also going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also
No,
sometimes
it's
even
a
the
difference.
partner is fierce. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know
The
my
partner
partner
fears.
also
Yeah.
because he didn't know anything about a CS.
Yes.
So he's for okay, as the one are you still in pain?
Yeah.
And of
Yeah.
course me, if I don't want to have the sex, I am in pain.
I can't.
If I don't want to have the sex, I would say
and some
I'm
women
in
can also be
pain.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah.
Okay, cool, guys. So that's, I think
Yeah, let us
we might
know.
have another conversation about this. But let us know what your sex experience, especially after your babies, and hey, please answer our questions. Does it get kinkier? How can we get it to a level that we can enjoy? Thanks, guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.